Sweetheart, bring me one of them damn beers. I worked all damn day. I need a damn beer. Yeah.
We're going to do a beer brew on the almighty Keystone Light. Got that creamy Keystone Light. Let's check out this color. I'm going to get a little head on this bit. There we go. That's what we want right there. So you got that straw blind color. You got 3 layers on that beast. We just did the downpour, and anyway, so I'll tell you a little bit about the beer. You know, it's your average American light beer. Coors made it in 1989. They brought the Keystone Light out. There's a few Keystones actually. They have the regular Keystone, the Keystone Premium, which is probably the highest, one of the highest in alcohol. Keystone Ice is 5.9, so it's definitely the highest. Keystone Light, the Keystone Dry, and the Keystone Amber Light. I've never seen that, and the Keystone V9, which I've never seen that also. So anyway, the Keystone Light is I think it's like 4%. Let's see. Keystone Light. Sorry guys. What? Okay, so 4.13% now. Mainly the reason I'm doing this is because I want to do I kind of want to try a lot of the light beers to see actually who wins to me. So I'm going to start with the Keystone on my channel. I don't think I've done any other just light beers. So with that being said, Keystone's the first. I've had them plenty of times. The first time, I'll tell you the story real quick. The first time I ever had a Keystone, when I say a lawnmower beer, I mean this thing was a lawnmower beer. Like, I was outside cutting grass in the hot ass sun in the middle of summer, and my friend's dad comes out there and hands me a Keystone. So that right there that's what I mean when I say lawnmower beer. It literally is. But anyway, so yeah, definitely like I said before, it's got the blonde color, kind of like a honey color, the gold blonde, you know, manly blonde. It's really not too fizzy, not too bad. Very, very light looking, straw color as usual, as any other light beer. So mainly I'm going to just drink it to critique it versus any other light beer. So we're going to see. I'm going to do like, not all the time, but I'm going to try, let's try like 5 light beers and let's see who wins. So Keystone's first. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the smell. Definitely smells wheat, like a wheat smell slash sweet. Very, very sweet. I notice all light beer has a malty taste that I just hate. I mean, I guess it's any beer, but mainly with light beers, it has such a bread sweet taste. It's just, ugh. Alright, here we go. That is very, very, very light. Definitely since Coors made it. I'll show you that on the can also. If you can see that. I don't know why the focus won't get in there, but there we go. So yeah, Coors definitely made this beer, and Coors Light's one of the lightest beers to me anyway. The beer just tastes like water to me. So this, honestly, it's funny. Coors is more in the Miller price range where I live, and Keystone's like super, super cheap. So with that being said, I like Keystone more than Coors. Keystone's probably like in one of my top 5 favorite light beers. So for the price, like I paid $10 for a 15 pack of these, like actually $9 for a 15 pack. So you do the math. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys a quick scope with a light beer like this. Some people just like to drink it like that, you know, but with a very light beer like this, just go ahead and take it and hold it up, you know, quick scope it. Yeah, that's the only way you're going to taste a beer like this. We're drinking the next one kind of slow. So yeah, this one's about room temperature. It's not cold. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, honestly, it tastes better when you drink it fast. And that sounds funny. Like, don't get any bad ideas and think, oh my god, like, it's just one of those beers, like, you gotta drink it quick. I mean, if you're trying to get a good buzz, I don't know what kind of drinker you are, but me personally, I'm not the kind, I just like the taste of it. That's the worst part. So that's my problem. I'm literally just a guy who likes the taste, but if you guys don't mind, I want some reviews too. I like communication, so you know, I want to know your favorite light beer, or maybe a beer I should try. You know, most like soon to come. Maybe you guys want me to shoot for the cheap beer range or some crazy ass craft beers. I'm down to try anything. If you want me to try sour, oh, I'll even try that. It's my least favorite beer, but I promise you, the faces I make will be well worth it. So, with that being said, I'm just mainly drinking these light beers because I have been working out, trying to go to the gym, get fit again, and stuff like that. And you know, 100 and I think it's like I said, 100 and I don't even know if I said that, 104 calories. That's not too bad at all. You know, you're gonna sweat half of that out anyway and piss it out. So with that being said, you know, that's very light. So I'll give it one more taste for you guys. Like I said, again, send me your favorite beer. I'll tell you a funny story about the almighty Keystone. I got a buddy who claims he can't get drunk off of Keystone. This was probably 2-3 years ago. He's like, oh man, or not, he didn't say he couldn't get drunk off Keystone. He said he couldn't get drunk off of light beer. Which, you know, who the hell can? No, I'm just messing. But, you know, the dude, so he's the one, his dad's the one, like, he was a huge Ice House / Keystone guy. So the dude was like, okay, man, you know, we were out of options at this point. We couldn't drive. We already had a few beers. Out in his dad's garage, he had Keystone Light. I don't know if it was light or ice. I can't remember. But with that being said, so I'm almost 100% positive it was just the light. So his name was Jake, and he comes over there, and he's like, dude, he drunk 12 of those things. Like, hell, I drunk that one a second ago. Just quick scoped it, just killed it. And drunk 12, I've never seen that guy. Like, we've drunk some hard stuff together. I mean, from Jack Daniels to, you know, Paps. I mean, that's not really hard. It's like 5%. But to, like, the IPAs, the pumpkin elves, the stuff with very high alcohol. And, I mean, lots of it. And, you know, just this cat, man, he drunk 12 Keystones, and I thought the kid was going to die. So, it was a funny story. I mean, it was one of those things you'd have to be there to watch, because the dude's, like, 250 pounds, you know, so it takes a lot. And he sweats nonstop. And after, like, 6 beers, the dude just looks like he just jumped in the damn shower, and he's just opening Keystone, and I think it's hilarious because, I mean, it's a Keystone, you know. I mean, it was just funny. But with that being said, you know, I'll give it one more good old spin-a-rooney. The reason I'm drinking two, actually, I wanted to drink one fast, one that was ice cold, and I wanted to drink one more, like, I wouldn't say room temperature, like it was in a freezer, and then I'll let it sit for a little bit just to kind of really, with light beer, that's how I really judge it, because sometimes you want to just throw them in there quick, drink a few after work, you know. So light beer, most of the time you order a light beer, that's the way it comes. It's not going to be stone ice cold, like right from a freezer or in a beer mug half the time. I'm sorry, but where I live, you get a Keystone, it's cold, but it's not, it's cold to the cheek, which is drinkable. But I mean, I like my beer, my light beer, ice cold. So, you know, with it, you know, it's still, like I said, sweet, very bread tasty, like yeasty. The one thing I do not like about it is the damn smell. Like that first one, fine. But like whenever you're drinking it, you know, maybe it's one of those things where the more you drink, the better it gets. I mean, I would hope so, right? But it's definitely, it's hard to swallow, because like when you hit the bottle, you know, or the cup, you're like, and next thing you know, it's just like this bad odor. I don't know if it's my breath or if it's the beer, but geez, it's terrible. But anyway, guys, out of 1 to 5 on the Keystone Light, you know, we're going to keep tabs. That's why we're going to do this. We're going to do the 5 beer challenge, the light beers, and see who wins. We're going to do 5 cheap beers. Let's make it that. But 1 to 5 on the Keystone, let's see. That's a 2. It's really not, it's nothing to make me, it's weak. It's very, very weak. I mean, I have to drink them fast to even get a beer taste. That's why I have to drink them fast. It's a beer taste. It's like one little sip of this, I feel like I'm drinking water. So it's a 2. It's a beer, so that's over a 1. But for the big 5, it's definitely a 2. But anyway, guys, I'm Aiden Rowland. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Thank you, Coors, for bringing out the Keystone, a cheap beer that I can get multiple of for a very good price. And thank you for also letting me make this video on YouTube. And thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm Aiden Rowland. Let me know your favorite beer, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you, guys.